Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader. Last time we finished up our mission with Caligos Winter Scale. We found the Xenos that he had been hunting, and Nocturne of Oblivion was there with him, the guy who helped us escape Dark City. But we decided to not side with Nocturne and side with Caligos instead. Mainly because neither side was backing down, and despite Nocturne having helped us, we still could not get over the betrayal that Erliet did to us. So we decided to side with Caligos. Nocturne wasn't very happy about that, but you know, it is what it is. And now we're in the homunculus's laboratory, and I do want to apologize if I'm a little less coherent than usual. I don't usually record after drinking, but I am now. I've had a few beers, and you know, it is what it is. So I wanted to play Rogue Trader, so here we are. You're gonna have to deal with it. My apologies. Anyway, we've got a couple of loots here. Let's go and grab those. A thick layer of ancient dust covers the walls, floor, and equipment. We've got some goods here, and use my excellent tech use here. Grab that. And, you know, I don't think we're going to show very much mercy to the homunculus here. I know we had the chance to sort of mess him up a bit when we were in the Dark City, but we were so concerned with escaping. My Lord Ufar, would you mind? Mind what?
No! Get back! Do not speak to me! Get out of my sight, you devious little bloodhound!
Oh, wow. That's quite the reaction. The furnishings are clearly fitted for human comfort, but everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. But yeah, we ran into the homunculus before we left the Dark City, but we didn't mess with them. And I wonder how much of an impact that's going to have on this upcoming encounter. Use our logic here. There's a seal of silence on the cogitator, but it is not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Someone ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its memory.
Embrace true power.
Foul aberration. Beta grotesque. Alright, got quite a few people here.
Xenos filth.
Who said that? Are you challenging me, filth? He's not down here, is he? No, it doesn't look like he's here. Okay. And as far as it looks, it doesn't look like there's a way up besides these stairs. So we're going to put Cassia right here. Imogene, we're going to put you right here. Heinrichs, you're going to be over here. Abelard, here. Ulfar, here. Pascal, here. We're good to go. Alright, you're up first. We're going to do... Oh, can this not... Oh, there's a ladder right here. Oh, shit. Really? I can't aim down there? That's really weird. Alright, well, you can hit those two. And go ahead, take them down.
Isn't this a job for the sir?
Okay. And, okay, I can actually hit some of them with this right here. Do that then.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright, and do this on...
I'm not accustomed
Heinrichs.
to being ordered around.
Front line. I can't really see it, so we're not going to put anything down for that. We want the rear line down over here, though.
If I may.
And back line down right backline down right here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright, Pascal. Go ahead and debuff them. Move here. And go ahead and shoot this guy. Good shot, good shot. Alright. Ulfar. I don't think you can actually go down there because you're too big. Go ahead and move here. And I can't charge them? Why not? I feel like I was close enough. Oh well, that's fine. Go ahead, rapid fire. Wildfire. Fire. Beautifully done. And then shoot him. Oh, he's got 1,300 health. That's a lot of health.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Melting venom. Good dodge, good dodge. Alright, Heinrich. You're gonna come over here with a charge, but first, sworn enemy. Charge him.
I'm done with this one.
Okay. Go ahead and enfeeble them. Heal yourself. And that's it. Good parry, good parry. Good parry, good parry. Good parry, good parry. Good dodges. Loving it. You're gonna come down here, Abelard. Sworn enemy.
Victory is imminent.
And then reckless strike.
My duty. I'd rather not.
Go ahead and charge him. That's gonna take him out. Beautifully done. Endure. Defensive stance. Embrace for impact. Okay. Mark.
I need no guidance.
Mark.
Purpose guides me.
Wildfire.
Destiny.
Or what is this called?
Reshape.
Wild Hunt. Okay. Not a whole lot of damage there, but that's okay.
Ruin beckons. Rend the flesh. Shatter
Good.
the spirit.
Trap him. Run and gun.
One step closer.
I thought that would give me... Oh, there we go.
I need no guidance. I will delight my masters
damage.
with your demise.
I messed up. Alright, move here.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Do that. And then that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Big damage, big damage.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Fantastic damage. I love it. Love to see it. Give Abelard another turn. He's going to charge in after he does just this one. Ooh, that was lovely damage. Absolutely lovely. Give him some hit points.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
And then we should be done on you. Pascal, come over to this guy. Because we need some assistance over here. And do that. And then you're just going to fire. 78 damage, I'll take it. Alright. So first you're going to hit.
You become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Rapid fire. Light into him. Good damage. And you're gonna kick him. Good stuff. Good parry. Defensive stance gets the kill. Beautifully done. Alright. And then with what you have left, you're gonna move here. You're gonna dash over here.
I will triumph.
And then hot on the trail on this guy. Okay. Rex, come up here.
Get me a target.
Can you charge him? Nice, too far. Damn. Give him some movement. And toughness.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Endure. And word of the Emperor.
Let's see to it.
Okay. Abelard, you're gonna come here. Sworn enemy. Reckless strike. Charge him. Good damage. Good parry. Alright, strike again. Good. Endure. Defensive stance. Okay. My turn. Gonna go ahead and hit him with one of those. 75 damage. And then again. Miss. Shucks. Okay. You're gonna come here. Can you hit him from here? Yes. Do it. And again.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. On
I'll paint
Imogene.
your death in colors.
Imogene. Take him out.
One step closer.
120. And Deadeye.
I need no guidance.
Got him. Easy. Easy, easy. Alright, let's loot. What are these? Sharpened Hekatari Blade. Okay, okay. Don't think I need those.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Spearhead of the Imperium. Got some logic here. Let's go ahead and do that.
My success is an irrefutable.
Access received. What's in here? Just some general goods. Alright, loot that. And loot that.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Okay, now go loot this. No, what are you doing? Okay, I guess that works. Alright, Lord Xenos.
Perfection.
The deformed, feeble, and crazed creature is a pitiful and clearly unviable copy of the homunculus Tervantias. Why can't I loot that? Oh, this was the person in the splash art. Okay. Pieces of flesh, skin, and bone are stuck in the dark, sticky sludge that covers the tables. From a distance, the creature resembles a homunculus, but at a closer look, it's more of a bad caricature of one. Alright, that's the same thing. Okay. Anything in the cells? No. You got some loot there, but I don't know how to get up there.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay. Then we want to go through here.
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
Strong and wise. Alright, we have a door there, but we're going to ignore it for now.
Intriguing.
Is there any way... Oh, this is just a dead end? Okay. Weird.
Thank Russ for my sharp senses.
The corpse in Tech Priest garb was shot in the head, more likely a cold-blooded execution than a death in combat. Activate the elevator. The lift call panel is unresponsive.
The world trembles
All right,
beneath
disarm
my
this.
feet.
Just a minor setback.
Good dodges, good dodges.
Is it Wargold or a trap?
Come on, Imogene.
Predictable.
Good. This looks like a big place. Let's save it. Abelard
Sometimes
does
you
have
consult
a
the
wound.
appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis
Uh-huh.
and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
That's what I like to do. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
There's Tervantias. Alright, buddy. It's time to settle the score. You're looking at several completely identical homunculi at work, a disturbing sight. The indistinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention towards you, morosely and almost indifferently. One of the homunculi starts to talk with all the usual arrogance. The specimen. We meet again. Your escape from Camaro? I forget how they pronounced it. Was both a statistical anomaly and an act of abject cowardice. You should have died in a dark city instead of overstepping the limits of your own usefulness. You made too much noise. The monster falls silent. Barely perceptible electrical charges run through the homunculi's body. Then the one who spoke continues. So you're here. Now what? Are you going to bore me with your questions, monkey? Their colors. Horrible, frightening, tattered shades. Only a madman could do something like that to himself. Cassie looks away, horrified. Examine the homunculi. Succeeded. The homunculi are twitching slightly, as though from invisible electric impulses. They look virtually identical, yet each seems to be missing something. A limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. The single gaze of the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority, only. Some kind of a shared defect also shows in it. What is this place? It does not exactly look like a Drukhari laboratory. The clones look around them in a movement that's almost synchronized. A disembodied voice answers you. This dreary vault is lacking in practicality and function, but it's been a passable refuge for me in my research. Why are you here and not in Camaro? I am obviously here because this is my laboratory containing my research that requires my attention. The familiar voice of one of the Xenos sounds as though he was lecturing a child. I see you found new company, Tervantias. You hear the Drukhari's voice again, but can't see who is talking to you. Found? Don't you mean made? I'd had a backup shell stored away for centuries, but the events at the spire of the Reaving Tempest convinced me one active body was not enough. Am I talking to one Tervantias or several? Is each of you a separate individual? The homunculi you can see are silent, and yet you still hear Tervantias' reply. His voice seems to be coming from every side at once. My new multiple form is intriguing, isn't it? I'll leave your question unanswered, specimen, to give you something to ponder. That hole in the ceiling is a particular design choice. A peculiar one, rather. What happened here? The identical faces look annoyed and spiteful. For a moment, it seems the homunculi are about to reply in unison, but a barely perceptible electrical impulse stops them. One of them scoffs and mutters through his teeth. Just more proof of how unreliable partnerships with lower life forms are. Tervantius' voice sounds dry. The grim gazes of his hideous copies are fixed upon you, watching. I've seen the body of a dead tech priest in this lab. Where did he come from? Explain. A broad, repulsive grin appears on one of the disfigured faces. How would I know? I can't tell one monkey from another. I'll turn this place inside out to find out who has conspired with the Xenos. I've had it with traitors among the ranks of humanity. Heinrich's voice overflows with anger and bitterness. You and me both, buddy. This meeting will be our last, Tervantias. Draw your weapon. You're different from others of your species specimen. This time around, I want to study you much, and I mean much, more thoroughly, which necessitates your death, and I hope dying once doesn't suffice for you. Alright. So these pods have homunculi in them. They're gonna bathe in my screams, huh? Ooh, that's a lot of them. Okay. So, if we're looking around, the weakest spot is probably back here. So this is probably where we need to be. Start the battle. Alright, Cassia. So right off the bat, we want to try and get... You can't really hit anybody with that. What about this? Alright, go ahead and hit him with that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Beautifully done. Then you're going to turn around, kill this guy. And then turn around, kill that guy. I'm going to do this here too, might as well.
Not a servitor.
And then this on you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Pascal. So the rear guard's gonna be back here.
The Omnissiah knows all.
That much we know. Back guard will be here. And front guard's probably gonna be up here. At least for now. Alright. That guy's pretty weak. This guy's not. So do that. We're gonna do that. And then you're gonna shoot him. Okay, we might need to take out those tanks. Good dodges. Move here. Rapid fire. Fire. That's how we do it. Kick him down. Charge him. Good parry, good parry. Great parry. That's so good. But we want them to gather around him. They're falling right into my trap. Because they can't hit shit. Okay. We knew that was coming, so that's fine. You're gonna go after these guys.
It will be done.
Reckless strike. And then we're gonna shift charge him. Alright, finish him off. Parried. Damn. Endure. Defensive stance. Alright, this guy's coming at me.
High momentum.
Alright, Imogene. I am a little worried that these things are going to be like,
Purpose guides me.
respawning
I will triumph.
things. Alright, you're going to go ahead and do this. Kill them.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Good damage. Good damage. Good. Okay. Take him out.
Tribute.
Okay. And then up here, take him out.
Rain.
Put a marker on him.
Closer.
And the camera's going all over the place.
Ruin beckons.
Alright,
I
him.
will triumph. Purpose guides me.
Move up here. Okay. Fire.
One step closer. A blood-soaked tribute.
Great damage, great damage.
Purpose guides
Out on the trail of that guy.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Alright, you're gonna move up here. You're gonna put toughness on
I
yourself.
won't object to it.
Movement on
For
yourself.
the throne's glory.
Heal on yourself.
I
Voice
won't
of the
object
Emperor.
to it.
Or word of the Emperor. Lovely. Good parry, good parry. Okay, so they do continuously spawn people. Okay. It is as I expected. Okay, even if we don't kill them. I see. Alright, that's fine.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Kill.
Commands.
Kill.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? In
Give
the
this to
name
Imogene.
of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Kill.
I need no guidance. Shall reign.
Kill.
I will triumph. A blood-soaked tribute.
Kill. Kill.
One step closer.
Good, good. Alright, Cassia. Go ahead and give him a turn. Okay. From your position, let's go ahead and fire at this thing. Okay. Analyze him. Weaken him. Hit him with that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Gets him out of the gas.
If only that were possible.
Give this to Abbott or Pascal. Alright, Pascal. Destroy that. Out. Okay.
Wolves reign!
Fire. Good. Yeah, move up.
Through chaos I stride.
Put that there.
Ruin beckons.
You serve me.
I need no guidance.
Okay. Alright, you're gonna kick him.
Cubs play!
Charge him.
Wolves
Move up. Oh, good. That worked out.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Sworn enemy on him.
At your beck and call.
Reckless strike.
It will be done.
Charge him.
I took care of this one.
Took care of him. Do that. Allows you to move a little closer.
Psychic abilities to use.
Rock creep.
Victory is imminent.
Defensive
I will
stance.
do my duty.
Endure. Alright, Imogene.
Purpose guides me.
Really should be using Revel in the
One step
slaughter, but
closer.
I missed. Impossible. Impossible. Enfeeble him.
Naturally.
Move here.
Let's see to it.
That was bad. Charge him. Kick him.
For the throne's glory.
Stroke of luck.
Okay. Have you move up.
Emperor, give me strength.
Go ahead, kill him. Throw a trap down back here. Okay, hit him.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Can we throw this back here? Yeah, right.
That is foolishness.
Right there. Okay. He's gonna tear our heart out. That's not good.
I'm not accustomed to being
Take aim.
ordered around.
I will triumph.
Beautifully done.
Purpose
Mark him.
guides me. I will triumph.
Advancing.
Alright, examine him. Change the front line to be over there.
Request approved.
Go and do blitz stratagem.
Running binary override.
Shoot him.
Request approved.
Good, good, good. Deep incision.
I won't go down easy.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Don't go down easy.
So it shall be. See how
Good damage, good damage. Kick him.
wolves reign. None can.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Sworn enemy.
It will be
Charge him.
done.
He dodged it, damn it.
Indeed.
Reckless strike.
It will be done.
Parried.
I've suffered worse. I will do my duty.
Sow the seeds of discord.
Fire on him.
This a strike.
I need no
Revel in the
guidance.
slaughter. Finally. Reload.
Accept my offering.
Okay. And get you out of
The Emperor is on our side.
the junk. And do
I
this.
feel the power surging.
8%. That's bad. Dodged.
But of course, Lord Captain,
There we go. There's the damage.
I won't object to it.
Heal Abelard. Endure.
Naturally.
Enfeeble him. Move here.
Me?
Do that.
If you insist,
Waking
Lord
Nightmare.
Captain.
And
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
hit him hard. There we go. Ooh, that was some damage right there. Alright, take aim.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Move the back line up here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
One step
Take him down.
closer. Death shall reign.
Beautiful.
I will triumph. Accept my offering.
Oop, I double clicked there.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Put that up there.
Knows all. Comprehends all.
Commune up there. And then analyze him.
My vow is to serve.
Done with that.
Running by Nerrick override.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
What? Whose turn is it? Where can't I go? Alright, I'll skip it.
Purpose guides me. Rend the flesh, shatter the spirit. Ruin beckons.
Come on, crit.
I will delight my masters
Close.
with your demise.
He's almost dead. This should kill him.
Everyone, step aside. For the throne's good.
Got him.
Due.
Another level up. Nice. $2,500 experience from that fight. Damn. Got a revenge on Tervantias. Blood Barrier Emitter. At the start of their turn, the wearer recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. If at least one wound was recovered that way, one fresh injury is removed from the wearer as well. Oh, that's kind of neat. Drakari equipment. Whenever the wearer uses an attack that is of a different type than the previous attack, they get momentum equal to the resolve. That's kind of cool. Take all that. Assuming the rest of the stuff is pretty
Let's seize the
ordinary.
opportunity.
That wasn't too bad of a fight, really. I thought he was going to be a lot harder. I thought he'd have that big creation he was working on when we saw him last. Because we didn't stop it there. Alright, we do have some goods up
Embrace true
here.
power.
What do we have here? Damaged data slate. There's a dent on the data slate screen, covered in flickering colored stripes. The readable part are twitchy and contain repetitions. Numerous prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground and recreating and reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above-mentioned experiment lay the groundwork for modernizing and accelerating the recreation of a living organism from a minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. Every variety of living organism has been observed to release a number of chemicals at the moment of death that enable the creation of an entirely identical clone with intact memories of its prior life up to and including the moment of death, most vividly detailed as to both physical sensations and emotional distress. As mentioned before, even a tiny modicum of bone or muscle tissue is sufficient for the reviving or creating an organism in an adequate lab setup. Bear in mind that work on creating the new body must begin before the third stage of decomposition has set in. Okay, a little bit of revival. or resurrection. What is this? Oh, is this the hole we mentioned? The space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken concrete. A small wind gets into the room through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone dust at your feet. The hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the obvious. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab, and dragged it outside. You are, for now, mystified as to what that something was. Take a closer look. Through the piled up rocks, dirt, and thick dust, you're able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial girders in place at a large manufacturing around the Imperium. Try to surmise what destroyed the lab ceiling. You study the edges of the breach carefully, reflect for a few minutes, and conclude that the hole in the lab ceiling was blown by several powerful directed explosions. After some more time, you note the characteristic marks on the debris and the walls. The ceiling was breached using melta charges. What do you think about all this? The Seneschal looks around, frowning. I don't understand. Jakari machinery and their toys seem out of place within these walls. Nay, they seem positively alien. These walls. Why? This is the standard architecture of the Imperium Bunker. Why would a Xenos conduct their business in a place like this? They would if they were going to do business with members of humanity. Harrington's voice is dull and quiet, as if the interrogator had suddenly been drained of all his strength. But interrogator who? Cold traders, privateers, rogue traders. Harrington breaks off, as if stalling at the last moment. Mutually profitable commerce with Xenos is not uncommon, Abelard. And that was what went on in this place. A place built by humans and furnished by the Jakari. This world belongs to House Winterscale. But I refuse to believe His Lordship Caligos would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time the subject of hunting the enemies of humanity was brought up. He despised them, hated them. So maybe somebody of his entourage? Broken stairs end at an empty spot where all that's left is the shattered floor of a small hollow. Okay. We need to find out how to get to these loots up here. Let's go ahead and level up.
I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover.
Skill and ability.
That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
I choose first tier archetype ability, rapid fire, controlled shot, concentrated fire. All these are for like ranged area attacks. Yeah, none of this is really important. Guess controlled shot could make sense for who they are. And then demolition. Okay. Not a great level for Imogene. Now you, on the other hand. What do we want? Regeneration, metabolic overcharge. Immediately gains an extra turn with twice the number of their normal MP and the Psyker's Psi rating and AP. But their organism is subjected to severe stress, making them suffer 5% of their maximum wounds damage at the end of each turn until the end of combat. Okay. Until the end of combat, the target recovers 5 plus willpower, which is 5, so 5 wounds at the beginning of each of their turns, and removes 1 toxin, stunned, immobilized, bleeding, blinded, staggered, or fatigued effect. Target has several effects. The removed effect is selected randomly. Okay. Now, what else? Shield of the Emperor. Until the start of the Psyker's next turn, all allies affected by Word of the Emperor increase their deflection by 5 divided by 2, minimum 1, and armor by 10 plus allies resolve divided by 2. This psychic power can only be used while there is at least 1 ally affected by Word of the Emperor. Purge Soul. Its damage is increased by... Deals from... Okay, direct damage. I see. 50% against Xenos, 100% against Chaos Worshippers or Drukhari. 150% against demons, and 50% of the enemy has already damaged the Psycho or any other Psyker's allies in the combat. That's kind of cool. But I think we're going to get Shield of the Emperor. Increase that power. I'm okay with that. And you're really good about the Xenos, so let's get you more Xenos. Alright, Abelard. Abilities, let's get you Taunting Scream. And... Medicae. Pascal. Intimidation, maybe? Non-area attack inflicts the intimidated effect on the first target hit by the attack and all enemies in a 5-cell radius. Damage dealt by intimidated enemies is reduced. Okay, until the operative's next turn, the negative effect is doubled for enemies with less than a certain amount of percent armor. Okay. Let's get intimidation, yeah. And then tech use or logic. They're both high. Maybe we'll get something else for you then. Tech use is fine, actually. Cassia. This is what I'm excited for. Okay, so... Immolate the soul. That could be fun. Now, is this the one that gets him to move? Yeah. That could be good. The enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. All incoming warp damage is increased by 10 plus 2 times willpower. So 20%. And other types of incoming damage are increased by 5. So 15%. That sounds really good. At the start of their turn, the enemies closest to them also become cursed. We can get that. Get some debuffs going. Persuasion's high. Commerce is high. Don't have a lot with coercion, I don't think. So let's get that. And then Ulfar. For you, maybe concentrated fire. Yeah, that could be good. And awareness. Need somebody with better awareness. Cool.
I tread a path unexplored.
Everybody, come on. See if we can find a way to get where I'm going. If we look at our journal. Alright, yeah. Going to football is the only thing left in our journal.
Trembles beneath my feet.
Wonder how we get this lift going. Oh, there's this door here. Maybe this is the way.
This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
Uncover my path.
The Xenos torture device has been placed out in the open. It clearly sees regular use. The cage bars and floors are covered in caked on blood. That's lovely. Really, that's all there is in here?
The world
Oh,
will
goods.
bow.
Like that. Yeah, and I really don't see anything down here. So, how do we get up there?
Embrace true power.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
I've already done this.
I do not think the Eldari on Quetzalcoatl were the last survivors from the Craftwell. Nevertheless, their destruction is an important step in purging the expanse of this scourge.
Would no matter. Once I find my brothers, my pack and I will hunt down these weird inhumans and crush them like snow serpent eggs. None shall escape our grasp.
I like it.
Thank Raz for my sharp senses.
Indeed.
Intriguing.
What do we need for this? Can't see it. Probably demolition, though.
Fate beckons me. How fascinating.
That was close.
Empyrean guides
Oh my
my
God.
gaze.
One trap after the other.
Triumphant as always. Predictable. Perfection.
Perfection. What's this? Toxic Flamer. The Flamer's attacks also inflict toxin at the same level as burning is inflicted. Interesting. It's a really strong Flamer weapon.
The world.
I don't know who that'd be good on.
trembles
Pascal,
beneath
maybe?
my feet.
Strange log. The notebook contains detailed observations, formulae, and diagrams, and is thickly covered in a viscous greenish liquid. Almost all pages are firmly glued together, their contents turned into blurry stains. Remnant number 78. Outcome failure. Object capable of maintaining minimal vital. Falls short of every quorum. Degree of sickle. Abnormalities and deformities unacceptable. Failure upon being removed from the pulsatile capsule. The subject's vital processed something in an excruciating manner following a brain hemorrhage and multiple internal bleedings. Something number 4 or 13. Outcome. Partial success. Specimen capable of maintaining basic vital processes, but only if continually neurally mutilated by means of drilling through the elbow, knee, and hip joints. Experiment number 21. Outcome U, the last X. Subjects conform to the minimum requirements, but the capabilities are limited. They are incapable of learning, no capacity of the original organism. Okay, that was a strange log. A lot of failures, it seems like. The cogitators are deep in dreamless slumber, and the sacred unguents on their connection ports have long since dried. Okay, I think that's everything here.
Powers unseen.
Let's go ahead
uncover my
and
path.
head on out of here. It's not the right way. This is the right way. Return to Void Ship. Nameless Star. It's cool that we finished Tervantias off. I'm happy about that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and repair. I think we are pretty much done here. Let's go ahead and do a colony management before we leave. Now, I was told you can actually still get these levels up. Dirty bureaucracy. The requisitioning of religious tithes from other worlds in the guise of the ecclesiarchy give the opportunity to keep a portion of the proceeds. Yeah, I was told you could still get these things, which is nice. Very nice. Okay. You're still being created. The reaping. So it's Darganas. So it's Vebos. Kiavagama, however. You can get this. Efficiency and weapons up. Go ahead and do that. This we cannot do. Cool. Thank you for letting me know you can do that. Very, very handy. I'm trying to... Where do I see that stuff at? Here we are. Contracts. Here we get... Let's do that. I'm okay with getting people. Caligo's Winterscale has found out that the secret of gas factoriums had been stolen from him. However, he is willing to leave that unfortunate incident in the past, offering the prospect of much greater gains. He is now captivated by the idea of seizing House Corda's Nephium rigs on the frozen world of Lucian's Breath. For Galagos himself, it would appear the profit is a mere side benefit of the opportunity to massacre large numbers of House Corda's servants in planetary battles. He is offering to pay with the aforementioned priceless flammable liquid in exchange for the fighting force he is desperately lacking. Unquenchable greeds, provisions. I don't need provisions so much. Promethium we do need. A gargantuan explorator mass transport is returning from a long expedition. Its star hunting is taking longer than expected, and it is in desperate need of provisions, water, and air. The captain is willing to show generosity. The ship's hold are brimming with plasma batteries. Yes, I'm okay with that. Pyramids of Death. Don't need that. I need adamantine, so no. Chemicals. I don't need Plasteel. Conqueror. I don't need provisions. Ooh, I will do that, though. Tools of Righteousness. Intent on bringing the world of iniquity to imperial compliance, Incendia Corda is facing a prolonged campaign to weed out the planet's blasphemous element. She will pay a generous price for the formidable steel giants of Kiabagama, vested in holy armor and armed with the Emperor's righteous fury. Yep, I'm fine with that. Cool. Okay. I think we're just about all explored out. So have we explored the whole map? It doesn't seem like the map is gonna like... It's really weird. Like, you have so much of the map. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be anything in it, though. Like the edges? Really strange. Maybe we explore more? I don't know. Imogene? Henrix's voice on the private Vox channel sounds stiff, almost stern. I would like to meet with you in the wardroom. Immediately. Oh, okay. Oh my. Heinrich, so forward. Meet in the wardroom. Oh, is this the wardroom? When you arrive, Heinrich stands up from his chair with a smile. It's not the most romantic music. It's nice music, but... You came. What's this? Dinner for two? I wouldn't dare defy the Inquisition. Based on your tone, I thought I was in for an interrogation, not a candlelit dinner. What's this, a dinner for two? Obviously. What else would it be? The interrogator lapses into embarrassed silence. I suppose the format of the invitation was slightly incongruous. Use plain language, man. Come on. One day you will master this art. It has turned out to be a pleasant surprise, at the very least. It's turned out to be a pleasant surprise. Heinrich laughs quietly. At the very least, yes. So, if you'll join me. He holds out a hand to you. The meal passes in a silence that is more comfortable than awkward. At last, after topping up your glasses once more, Heinrich falls back in his chair and looks at you. His gaze is calm, relaxed. Time slips by imperceptibly in your company. Raise your glass. Let's drink to tonight, and to us. Gesture at the table. Where'd you get all this? Your behavior recently has concerned me. What would you like to do once we have dealt with all the calamities around us? Where'd you get all this? Heinrich smirks. I have my methods. A moment later, the smile drops away and he hastily adds, I didn't mean my working methods. No member of your crew has been harmed. Let's drink to tonight, and to us. Heinrich raises his own glass. To us, Imogene. A strange, uneasy expression steals across his face before vanishing. Your behavior recently has concerned me. The interrogator's eyes tighten slightly as he maintains his impassive expression. What are you talking about? After a long pause, Heinrich sighs. Fine, you may have a point. It's possible, just possible, that lately I've been acting slightly differently. The strain of our current circumstances and recent events have clearly taken their toll on me as well. I will try to pull myself together and to show greater forbearance. What would you like to do once we have dealt with all the calamities around us? Touch his hand. Something is weighing on you. Tell me. Preoccupied, Heinrich recoils from your touch. I don't know what to say to you. You want me to unburden my soul? I don't think you really want that. After a pause, he adds quietly, it wouldn't do any good. We were good together. Don't get me wrong. Every day that I spend with you makes me happy. Especially after Camarog. That you are alive is a blessing from the God Emperor. I don't see the point of wasting a moment of the time he has granted us on anything upsetting, such as discussing our non-existent futures. So let's not do that. Our non-existent future? You're still a closed book to me, and that preys on my mind. Say nothing. Void, take you. Our non-existent future? Heinrich releases a breath. Well, the Lord Inquisitor's orders remain in effect. I will be at your side. But as soon as the Holy Inquisition makes a different decision, he gestures vaguely. That is the nature of my service. What I want doesn't come into it. You're still a closed book to me, and that preys on my mind. Heinrich smiles sadly. Decades in the Inquisition haven't just made me a poor conversationalist, it seems, but a paranoid one as well. I keep silent even when I could say something, without risking harm to you or me. I just wish. He trails off. He rises from his seat and comes over to take you in his arms. Sometimes I stay silent to avoid causing pain. When things are self-evident, but I can't bring myself to say them aloud. The truth is simple. You are a rogue traitor. I am an agent of the Golden Throne. We serve the Imperium, but sooner or later our duty will come between us. We have one life. I don't want to give all of mine to the Imperium with nothing left for myself. Do you? Do you actually want it? Fine. What will be will be. I refuse to accept that, Heinrich. Don't expect me to. I see no point in continuing a relationship that has no future. Let's just end things right now. We have one life. I don't want to give all of mine to the Imperium with nothing left for myself. Do I want it? Heinrich freezes as though his heart just skipped a beat. Damn it! Heinrich swears bitterly. You once rebuked me for never directly saying what I meant. You're right. I can pontificate about the creed and duty, but when it comes to saying what I think or feel... Heinrich finally falls silent, then closes his eyes, a tortured expression on his face. Zugzwang. Like in regicide. Whatever move or even thought follows will only make matters worse. I do not mean to distress you, but you will have to make a choice sooner or later. Draw back, and we'll keep fighting for you against the Emperor himself. You have to make a choice sooner or later. Heinrich sighs. No, Imogen. I'm not the one who has a choice to make. Let's finish the evening in my quarters. I want to forget this conversation. I rather spoiled the evening, didn't I? I don't know what to say to you. I suppose I should just go. I rather spoiled the evening, didn't I? No. It's entirely my fault. Heinrich grasps your chin and bends down for a kiss. I will do my best to make it up for you in private. Oh. Alright. So, our relationship's a bit rocky. It could be that I am recording this on May the 4th, but that relationship, the talk we had about, duty, keeping one of us having duty to one thing and the other to another, reminds me a lot of Anakin and Padme. Which, although I do think the prequels didn't do a great job at expressing their romance, I think there was potential for a really, really good romance between the two of them. And I think, you know, I've read some of the expanded universe and the Clone Wars. Oh, hey. I didn't think we'd see that. Oh, hey there, Heinrichs. Looking good, my man.
We haven't even parted yet. I already miss you and your touch.
You know, I mean, technically I can order the crew to just stay where they're at and we can just spend all day in bed. You know, I mean, I have that power. I can order everybody to just stay away for a while. It feels good to have power. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end this episode on that lovely note, guys. Until the next episode, where we go to Footfall. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.